You are now listening to the Salty Virgins Podcast.
Welcome to the Salty Virgins Club Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I'm here with Kevin and Jackson. Patrick is too busy watching TV, so we're getting
Is he still in Milwaukee?
Rolling. No, he's home.
Oh.
I have been studying all day, so I am fucking exhausted. What have you boys been up to today?
Pressure washed.
Sure. Okay.
Pressure washing is not fun. It's satisfying, but it's not fun.
It's also hot.
Actually, the weather wasn't too bad today, but it was just like it takes a long time to very little result. Like, I am not done with the driveway, and Kayla did some yesterday, and and then I did some today. And then we ran out of gas, and I was like, that's all the pressure washing I'm getting done this weekend. So.
And I'm supposed to buy a house. Why exactly?
I mean, you don't have to pressure wash your driveway. I
But
could
then
also
the
very
neighbors
well
look at
pay
you.
someone to come pressure wash my driveway. But I got a pressure
could-
washer for free, so.
Yeah. It'd probably be
What an
more
item to get
efficient
for free.
for you to just pay someone to like $50 to do it and just be done with it.
No, it would cost
It's
way
very
more than
expensive.
$50.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sure I would have to pay someone $600 to pressure wash my driveway.
I
You buy
Googling
French
this
doors
now.
with that money.
No, I couldn't.
No.
Listen, let me tell you.
You could
no, I
have bought
couldn't.
some driftwood and then hung it on like a doorway and called it French doors for $600.
Oh, you know what? It says power washing a driveway costs $130 to $200. But you know what the big difference is? Is they have the fucking tools. They have the big ass pressure washer. They have the shit that makes it so they can spray a ton at a time. So they basically just vacuum my driveway and it pressure washes me. I'm sitting there with the fucking nozzle close to the driveway, just hunched over, just.
Trying to have, a good line on it.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking. My driveway's nasty.
Who thought? Who would have thought a place where feet and cars go is dirty?
It's a fair point.
Jackson, what have you been up to this weekend?
A ton of Black Ops yesterday, and then
Boo!
Is it
Boo
fun?
this man!
Is it better than Modern Warfare?
No. It's fucking not.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen any gameplay. I haven't really done anything with it. I've played some Warzone over the past. I played some more of the Warzone yesterday.
you got your
I
ass
14
beat by
kills.
Tfue.
I got 14 kills in a game of solos of Warzone yesterday.
And
I
then
was cooking.
you also lost to Tfue.
I got my ass beat by Tfue.
Just absolutely melted.
This week. I didn't know until the next morning. I found out on accident that the guy.
How did you find out like that?
I saw it was. Saw a retweet of like a Call of Duty clip, and Tfue was in it, and his name was Trash Foo.
Trashfoo,
Trash
yeah.
underscore Foo. Well, the guy that killed me, I noticed that he had like gold guns, brought up to my building, killed me. It was like automatic, and he had 12 kills, and it was like mid game. So I remembered and it said Trash Foo, and I was like, oh, that's funny, like he's making fun of Tfue. So I remembered that name, and then when I saw it in the clip the morning, I was like, no fucking way. And I pulled up his stream, and he had 8 hours worth of streaming solos and duos, and I was like, no! So I was able to find it. Yeah, I was probably looking at his VOD for like 20 minutes to find it. I got lucky it was towards the beginning. But at that point, I had to find out. I was like, did I just get embarrassed in front of probably like 10K last night?
Probably more than that. He gets like 50.
No, he, doesn't get,
Average.
he gets like 15-ish if he's the
So,
only one
that's a
on.
lot of fucking people.
But yeah.
Yeah. To get
And then-
absolutely embarrassed.
And then, of course, I see it happen. Then I see people in the chat go, "Oh, they made this kid go to bed mad. Oh, that kid stunk." And it's like, damn.
Oh, did he get your death chat?
I didn't have death chat, but he I don't know. He just like rolled up and ended my shit. People were calling me a camper. I am not a camper. I was looting the
You were
building.
just doing the pad.
I was
simulation.
playing looting simulator, and Tfue just drove up to my building. What was I supposed to fucking do?
Listen, he didn't call you a rat. He just ran in, killed you, and
Yeah,
that
he
was
didn't
that.
call me a rat.
He just-
People in the
he
chat
just
called me
continues,
rats.
moved on.
I was arguing with Twitch chat from 8 hours ago. No, I don't stink at this game.
It's just so funny.
Kevin
He
was
just
literally just,
driving
like-
that truck into the building, waiting for you to come out, and got sick of waiting, and just one shot, just done. It's like
I was looking through the window trying to find him, then all of a sudden he was in the building and I had shotgun shells in my head. And I was like, all right, well.
Kevin got caught with his pants down in the bathroom of a building,
I
and
was
it's still the
literally in the
funniest thing in the
bathroom.
world.
in front of a,
And I'm
live,
running
a national
his,
live
I'm
audience.
I'm running his RAM setup right now. His gun. And he picked it up and used it.
Oh.
I was like, God damn, bro. Anyway, that was
That's
fun.
pain.
It's funny. It's a funny thing to happen. I don't know why. If skill based matchmaking is a thing, he should not be anywhere near. I am just a regular stinky player at Call of Duty. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Well, it needs to fill in people somehow. Like, it's under 50 people
Yeah.
a game.
That's fair.
And plus, I mean, he's probably... Well, wait, no. Is he a West Coaster? I don't know.
I have no
don't-
idea.
He probably lives out in a house with Nick Merckx or something. I don't know.
No, he's the type of streamer that's rich, and, like, now owns several properties.
I mean, if you
That's
have
something that's
15,000
starting to happen with, like, big-time Twitch streamers. They're just becoming, like, landlords.
Oh yeah, terrible people compounding on their terrible qualities. Wow,
Like,
being a
Nick Merckx has,
landlord
like,
is
4
a great way to make
houses.
money.
it's a great way to make money until we eat you alive.
Listen, we're gonna eat Nick Merckx, and then I'm gonna stream from his setup, and it's just gonna be like this the entire time, just out of my head.
The joke is Nick Merckx is short.
How tall is he actually?
He's probably like
5'8".
5'11".
5'8"? I heard 5'8".
I think it's somewhere between like 5'8" and 5'11". I think, but yeah, he is short.
He's closer to Tim's size, and Tim's
He's
like
6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Wait, his on G Fuel. Why does G Fuel have a bio about Nick Merckx?
he's signed by G Fuel.
I
Everyone's
thought
signed
G
by
Fuel
G
just I thought G Fuel just signed everybody.
Basically,
Well, maybe.
Aren't
but
we signed by G Fuel?
No, it's something else. Anyway,
6 feet tall?
no,
That's
not a
not
chance.
short. No, 5'8". I'm seeing 5'8" on other bios.
He is definitely
You-
like he is under
you
6
know-
foot tall.
It's so much funnier that in this fucking brand representation blog, they're just objectively lying
They're
about
just
his height.
lying. They're just out here lying on the internet. Who could do that?
Listen.
Not us.
couldn't be us. Except absolutely could be us. I'll lie about anything on the internet. I don't care.
Listen, I'll lie for
5'8".
anything for like $12.
Doesn't
His
even have to be money.
salary is listed as $43K to $688K annually. Somewhere in there.
I mean, it depends on how much he claims.
Listen, I'd love to see one of these big time streamers like they're like Twitch 1099.
Okay,
gonna-
I have to bring this up. I'm on wealthypersons.com, which first of all,
Shouldn't be.
so for some reason they have a bio about Nick Merckx, and there's this like table of like stats like height, weight, nationality, birthplace, like a wiki, right? But
Yeah.
then there's an option for wife, spouse, children's, dating, girlfriend, and then under that there's a option that's the next line says, "Is Nick Merckx gay?" Like that's a line item on his fucking Wikipedia like stat sheet. And it's not, it doesn't say like sexual preference. It literally says in bold, "Is Nick Merckx gay?"
And then capital NO, no.
Yeah. Yeah, are you on it?
Yeah, I just found it.
It's like
'Cause
fucking Tim the Tapman like created this page. I don't know why that stood out to you. It's like, what the fuck?
Somebody was talking to me about some, like, not politician, but person around politics. And they're like, you should, like, look up what they have to say. And I was like, okay. And then I did. And then they had a whole tab called Thoughts on Islam. And I was like, no.
Oh no.
God.
Absolutely not. I have no interest in what this person has to say at all. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, that's never gonna be good.
No. I didn't even read the thoughts because,
No.
let me tell you,
The problem is that's a lot of thoughts that you don't need to be having publicly
no.
about things that do not concern you.
If you are not, you should not. I think that's the best way to go about those things.
Yeah. So have you guys been watching? You guys watch football today? I watched no football today.
I watched some football today.
I
Are there
watched
more
the only-
stadiums?
The only good channel, the Red Zone channel. Thank you.
Yeah. Are there more
Oh,
stadiums
yes.
allowing people in?
Oh yeah, big
Yep.
time.
Despite every day for like I think it's the past 10 days now, setting a new
Surging.
record for coronavirus positives in the United States.
Just surging to like 130 positives a day.
Yeah, we're getting like hundreds of thousands of positives a day now, right?
Yeah, it's not
Good.
good.
So are we just like Florida's staying open? Like restaurants are just seating people fully inside. There's some restaurants still have like separators, but some of them are they're just open for business again. And
Like, yeah, they can't afford not to. They're not getting any more fucking money.
I don't know. I understand from like the perspective of the businesses that they're like going to go out of business if they can't, but it's like, is this the solution?
It feels like our government should do something to step in to protect its citizens. I know that they won't, but it feels like they should.
A significant portion of the country feel like, no, the government should not help us. And those are the people that need the help.
The most, by far.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, and things are going great. I'm having fun, personally. I actually am somewhat excited, because, like, maybe with this new president and some new senators and things, we might, fingers crossed, get, an actual lockdown and a second stimmy.
Biden's not going to do shit.
I think he is.
No, he's not.
I think if the Senate does, like, Georgia does the correct thing and selects 2 Democratic senators in January in the runoffs, we get more stimulus money. I think that's about as far as we can go, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset about that.
I don't think anyone would.
It'd be a good thing.
It'd be about 8 months too late, but I mean,
It'd be
something.
far too late, but it'd be a good thing.
Well, I mean, if by the time Georgia votes and gets that handled, it'll be January, 7th?
Yes.
Ah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The
So
runoff
that'll
is
be-
January 5th. Please go donate to Reverend Warnock and
John Ossoff.
Is Georgia the only place that does runoffs if the election's that close?
It's one of the few states.
Feels like it's always Georgia.
yeah.
Well, theirs is always close.
Yeah, a few states do runoffs, and Georgia has like the easiest way to get to runoffs because it's if no single person gets above 50% of the vote, it automatically goes to runoff. And when
Okay,
you
so
split
it's
votes
if
between,
nobody
like-
gets 50% is the criteria. So that
And when
it's
you-
just the most generous criteria.
and you're splitting votes between like 4 or 5 candidates per seat, so it's pretty easy to split votes enough to where you have to get a runoff.
Yeah, I just feel like every time there's runoffs that happen, and it's always Georgia.
Yeah, because Stacey Abrams had to go to a runoff because of somebody else was running against her, and they were actually a decent candidate. It just wasn't Stacey Abrams, so it was like a whole thing. It was a lot of fun to vote for Stacey Abrams twice, which I did get to do in my life.
Shout out to her.
Yes, shout out to Stacey Abrams. Shout
No
out,
shout out to Brian Kemp, who stole the election from Stacey Abrams.
yeah, fuck you, Brian Kemp, and then is just like being a bad person still.
Well, that guy stinks.
Oh yeah, he's stuck. Also, no shout outs to Ron DeSantis for basically instituting a shoot at people over property bill.
Yeah, so I admittedly did not read too much into it because it was just upsetting to see the headlines. But
not
essentially, it makes it so that he's trying to put a bill into place so that expands the stand your ground. So if you see something that you perceive as suspicious, you can just shoot at them.
Yep.
Essentially,
Yes.
do they have to be like if they look like they're vandalizing something?
That is the general understanding, but that's so ambiguous.
But that's the thing is, so is fucking stand your ground. That's the point. It's so goddamn ambiguous.
Stand your ground isn't actually ambiguous. It's just been read to be that, because, like, the way it's to protect white people's property. It is not to protect everyone. It is not to for everyone to stand their ground.
I don't know.
Like, stand your ground's very specific, but the way it gets read in by courts a lot is, oh, well, I feared for my life, so I should have been able to shoot at this person. It's like, well, you were outside of your house and had the ability to retreat and things, and you didn't, so you shouldn't have shot that person. But, property. That matters.
More than people.
Way more.
I mean, anything matters more than people.
That's a fact.
So,
you guys remember when a couple months now, I guess, who knows, time isn't real, I got my window punched in.
Yeah.
I wasn't upset or anything.
I didn't set that up, by the way.
No,
For the
thank
record.
God.
I didn't set that up.
First time.
If I set it up, it would have been a much more professional job.
They would have taken something, maybe, hopefully. So, like, that's just kind of a thing that happens here, which is, whatever it is, what it is. So, somebody that I know got their car broken into. And I say that with quotes because, like, their doors were not locked and they didn't take anything. This person chose to be upset for, like, 3 days over it. And I was like, well, nobody broke anything or took
So
anything.
their door was unlocked.
And somebody
window
rifled
broken.
through their things.
They're just mad that that burglar thought they were broke.
That happened to me one time at my first apartment complex in Jacksonville. I ran back out to my car at night to like grab something, and I guess I forgot to hit lock on the way back in, and there was nothing in that car. I didn't even have like change in the fucking thing. I just had like the registration and shit in the glove box, and then like a broken pair of sunglasses in the center console and some napkins. But the center console was open and the napkins were on the seat, and I was like, "What the fuck happened last night?"
They called you broke too.
They literally, I was like, damn, they must have been so good. They were like, fine, like an unlocked car, sick, and it's like, oh, a dirty napkin.
I'm
Nice.
so sick of these fucking college kids leaving their goddamn doors open. I'm just trying to make an honest living, breaking into cars.
They were like, these Chipotle napkins? Come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
get it
like
together.
a fucking straw from McDonald's or something. Like, there was nothing in that car. Anyway, not to derail the story.
Oh, I was just one of those things where people are so upset about property. It's like, listen, you can steal my car right now. It'll be a hassle, but I'll be all right. Like, I'd much rather you steal my car than shoot me.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I was about to say, like, I don't want my car stolen. I don't have gap insurance. It would be a bummer.
Oh, I own my car, so I don't really care. They can take my shit.
My car's pretty much paid off, but it'd be much better if I could just sell my car. But I would much rather someone take my car than kill me. Yeah, sure. Actually,
it's a wash. It's a toss up there. But it just, every time we have property over people conversations, it just reminds me that it's like, bro, I don't really care about this shit. Like, there are things I care about in so much as, like, it would be a hassle to get them back, but I don't really own anything that I couldn't get back.
I did, yeah. It's like, I get it. I dislike the inconvenience, but in the wider scheme of things, like, this is just shit.
that's a thing.
It's not even, and for the most part, not even good shit.
Yeah.
I own
Most
like
of the-
4 good
Listen,
things.
I'm going to Amazon and sorting price low to high.
Still.
I would say most of the stuff in my life is like at best mediocre shit. I have a few good items. My computer not even being one of them at this
Nope.
point. It will be.
Yeah,
It will be in a couple months. But yeah,
Those French doors.
dude, we'll see. I'm getting an estimate on those fucking things on Tuesday. I did get an estimate earlier and it was far too high, so I'm getting another one from someone else.
Fair. It's always good to get
So-
a second opinion.
I feel like it's just still going to be high, and it's like, yeah, this is just what you got to pay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not looking forward to that. But it'll be nice to have a fixed door, hopefully. We may end up having to go sliding glass. Not to get too Tim the
Yuck.
Tool Man, but
This man said, Tim the Tool Man.
it's expensive. It's expensive to go from sliding to French because it's just like extra work involved. Apparently, I don't know if that guy was scamming me or not, but
He was definitely scamming.
he might have been. Everything he said checked out. Like when I went and did the research later, and he was very convincing, but I don't know shit about shit. So
Exactly. Who knows anything? Not me.
no, couldn't be me. Are we doing another RPG Christmas time?
Yes.
It's confirmed. So okay, what? I guess we don't need to plan this during the podcast. That could be a sneak preview for everybody else.
Yes, but we are doing another live RPG. This one will probably just get videotaped and put on YouTube
Yeah.
because we will be in front of each other.
Sure.
I mean, we can still figure out a way to stream it. It's not that hard. We have the technology. We're not fucking cavemen.
We can try.
You can try. Is what that sounds like.
I don't know if we did it. Anyway, we don't have to
Yeah, we don't.
get into the details, but it would. Yeah, that is something that we'll be doing coming up. It'll be a little bit longer. I'll have to work out with you guys when I need to be home and do that
it-
schedule. So
Is within the time range that you already discussed, so we're good.
okay. Well, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Because I have to work around Kayla's work schedule. So
Okay.
so that'll be exciting things to come. Are we? I'm trying to like recenter like scheduling wise. Are we doing Monday, Wednesday streams now?
Monday and Wednesday and Sunday
Yes.
and
Because
Sunday.
y'all wanted to play soccer.
and kickball.
Yeah, listen, it's on me. I own it. It's also not the most responsible decision, but I have the worst
Listen,
shake of my
just
life.
go suffer a career-ending injury like I did. Just get it over with.
Just fucking slide into the goal head first.
Just
Yeah,
Alex Smith your leg. Never
Please
play
don't do
soccer
that.
again.
Please don't do that.
Okay, so he has drop foot.
He can't feel his
You
foot.
fucking think?
I heard that during the
So I knew
broadcast
that there
day.
was definitely some issues, but like this man is on an NFL field with drop foot, like,
Yes, Kevin.
and they're on like the 8th iteration of this special. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, he has to keep going back. He picked up his new leg brace
Yesterday.
on Thursday. No, it's Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
Oh my
Thursday
God.
to play in an NFL game on Sunday, and he started and threw for
Threw
like
50
300 yards.
times.
He got tackled, and I said out loud, "Oh no!" And I was terrified we were going to see something horrible happen to him. Because he's such a nice man.
Yeah. They, why is he playing
Great family
football?
story too. Just real nice and wholesome.
Real Walter Payton Man of the Year kind of guy. Just
The-
half a leg.
This man's foot drags when he walks, and he's out there scrambling on NFL field. He had to go up. Well, no, wait, no. The Lions don't have any good defensive linemen anymore. I was gonna say.
Didn't they bring him back?
He
against
did get Aaron Donald
Yes.
jumped onto his back in his first game back.
And Aaron Donald said, "That boy's leg is strong." And I was like, I don't know. if
That's
it's
the
leg."
brace. That man has like a 3/4 cyborg leg.
Yeah.
If you put any weight on that, it crumble without the brace on. It crumble like paper mache.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I
Oh
did
my
280
God.
today.
He was pretty good.
good. They won. They blew
That
out the
bionic hip,
Chargers.
man, that bionic hip is good stuff.
He got he has not one but 2 proprietary surgeries on his like right side.
Does he actually
no,
have like a bionic
well-
hip inside of him?
No, but yeah, no. He
Damn.
did experimental surgery on both of his ankles.
Ankles.
they
I thought his hip was the issue.
His hip, well, so the first time it was his ankle and he had to come back against LSU.
Oh, his ankles were. He should not have been back on that field. That was.
We agree.
Yeah, that was rough to watch.
Yeah, and then last year when he was playing Mississippi State or something, when he got rolled up on,
Yeah.
his hip
Yeah, and
came
the-
out, and that they had to
Yeah, the Mississippi State defender basically just ended up sitting on him, and his hip exploded.
Oh yeah,
It was not good.
not a fan.
But yeah, no. Last year was the first the ankle, which was his second bad ankle. It was 2 years ago was the first ankle where he did the surgery that they developed at Alabama to get players back on the field faster, and by all means it works and is fantastic.
It's insane. That's the surgery I should have gotten.
There's one doctor in the world that does it, and he
Yep.
only does it for Alabama football players.
Listen, fair point. Couldn't. Also, I would be so broke.
Well, if you were
Imagine,
about a foot,
yeah, but
back to
imagine if I went to go get that surgery is like, no, you just have to pay out of pocket.
Oh, they
$1 million.
One, it's healthcare in the United States. Two, it's experimental surgery. Three, you have to go to the University of Alabama and convince them to spend time not on a football player.
That's next to
Jordan.
impossible.
I listen for, I won't say for good reason, but I can see why it's that way.
Yeah, no, it's not good reason. It feels like they should be doing that for everyone.
It's not how it works. You just have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and earn it.
Listen, my chance to be a college football player has far passed.
Yeah, you know when my chance to be a college football player passed? When I
you
was
were born?
born.
Yeah.
That shit was never happening.
That's not true for you. That's not true for you.
I might could have kicked. Or punted.
Listen, if Alex Smith is running around with drop foot, Jackson for sure could have been on the Washington football team.
If Patrick was like
Motivated?
3 inches taller
If that was
and
a
would have
tall
been
white,
a skinnier kid. That's why he stopped playing football, was because he was a bigger kid. The coach was like, "You're on the line." He's like, "I want to try out for quarterback." The coach was like, "My son plays quarterback. You're on the line." But I was like, "I don't want to play this game anymore."
That's what
Which I
Chase
get.
did. That's literally what Chase did. He used to be 300 pounds. And now
That's
he's
hard
like
to move.
a svelte 180.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite trajectory.
Listen, I'm pushing 3, but no.
180 to 300. Here we come.
Talk about the
If
road
we
to
get-
300.
If we get lockdown 2.0, the road to 300 is real.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if we get locked out again, for real,
I don't think we will.
I don't think we will, but I pray we do.
I like the kind of balance where it's like we're not locked down, but when you're doing things, they have to pretty much be outside.
That's fine.
I like that. I like going to eat at places and being outside.
I don't think you need to sit in an Applebee's to enjoy your very middle-aged or middle-class meal. Just
listen, I need about 50 $1 margaritas to get through this.
listen, I will.
And
they're
by
just-
God, I
They're
will
just
not be stopped.
Scooping trash water into a cup and putting some sweet and sour mix in.
Ugh.
Do you remember the video that the Applebee's employee leaked of them making the fucking
Yeah,
Yes.
they cut-
Salarita? It was like a Home Depot bucket on the ground, and they're just like
No, and
pouring shit out of jugs.
To be
They
fair,
get it from the
bathtub
they
bunch.
get it from the supplier in 10-gallon Applebee's margarita mix buckets. Just add water.
listen, we've drank worse things. We've drank pitchers at pub. Like, we've done worse.
Yeah, not proud of it.
No.
I mean, I would have a dollar margarita. I watched that video, and I probably went to Applebee's within the next week because my friend was like, "Want to go get drunk?" And I was like, "Yeah."
It'll cost me $7.
You could tell after you had like 2 or 3, they just pretty much quit putting liquor in them. They didn't give a shit.
For what, bro? They work at Applebee's. They're not here to help you.
I don't know.
Except
During
that
the
one
week-
guy at the Applebee's in Melbourne that likes me and Kevin.
Oh yeah, the bartender.
He loves us.
And we've on multiple occasions just randomly showed up at that Applebee's, and he's been working.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, I remember you guys." And we're like,
Listen,
yes.
it's Melbourne. There's like
It's a very weird connection.
Yeah, that's not the guy that we necessarily want to know us as regulars, but you know, you take what you can get.
Well, because when Jordan and I are in town at the same time, it's like, where can we go grab a drink that we're not going to run into people from high school? That Applebee's
That's the
is pretty
hardest
much
thing ever.
That Applebee's is pretty much the only solution.
Yeah. It's like, let's
Because
go.
if you go anywhere, like at the 3 or 4 bars in town, going to be no good.
And-
Long Dogger is going to be no good.
Oh, absolutely not. And buddy, do I miss 50-cent wings.
I still go to Long Doggers when I'm in town. That's my family likes to go, and they're all
You just
outdoor
gotta go
seating
to
pretty much.
not the one in Melbourne. Just go to one of the different ones.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We go to the one in Palm Bay by Pat's house.
There you go. That's right by his house too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Pat just doesn't live there.
I love Long Doggers.
I think it's great.
I need a fucking wing.
I have to make a list of things to take Emma to do.
In
That's
Melbourne.
There's like 4. There's like
Yeah,
four.
this list is going to be so short. Oh, okay. In Florida, a little bit better. It's like in Melbourne.
You go to Dell's Freeze,
That's pretty cool. Actually, I
Eat a
do like
beach.
that.
eat a garbage burrito at the Kynes.
I'm not going to Dakota.
No, go to
Mucho Mahalo, shut up.
yeah.
Or the food truck in front of the Mexican grocery on.
That
Wickham.
might be where I take her.
Gotta take her to that food truck.
I think that's
I
it.
remember having to like fight to convince people to go to that food truck with
They
me in
didn't
high
want to
school.
believe us. They didn't want to believe us.
Jordan and I were like, we have to go. And everyone's like, no, you guys are eating in front of a fucking gas station. You're crazy. It's like, no, it's so good.
Do you understand like how this is made? Like
They probably have the tacos.
they
with the
just
soup
they
now
just
that I
hate
think
brown
about it.
people. They just hate brown people. There's nothing we can do.
They're like, that sign is in Spanish. No, thank you.
Who was the Spanish teacher? O'Galley?
The one that just didn't give a shit about anything.
No, the one who would fail people.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't take Spanish, so
Oh, okay.
this is getting into deep cut territory.
I was just gonna say they got failed by whomever that was, and now they're like, we can't be around anybody who speaks
No
Spanish.
Espanol. No, thank you.
No.
Not
That food-
here.
That food truck is fire. My parents brought that up the other day. They're like,
It's
you
still
ate it-
open.
Yeah.
They have tables. They have tables now out in front, and every time I drive by, I see. I'm like, okay, good. Like people are
People are,
they're
they're
respecting. They're
yeah.
respecting it.
That's supporting a small business.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Emma's never been to a 7-Eleven, so like that's going to be an experience for her.
Is it going to
Oh
be an
my
experience? Is it any different than any other gas station?
Absolutely, they have the best
Get
frozen
her-
non-alcoholic
yeah.
drink on
Okay,
earth.
so
Get her a Slurpee and a taquito.
Slurpee is an experience. Nothing about 7-Eleven. I mean, the taquitos are fine, but nothing about a 7-Eleven
we will-
besides the Slurpee is.
We will not slander.
No, but like I like the. Well, okay, I'm a garbage person. I like the taquitos there, but also I think like other gas stations have good. Like Wawa
You can get
has
a
good.
whole pizza. You can get like 2 whole pizzas for $10, Kevin.
Yeah, the price to performance
Kevin's like,
ratio of
yeah.
7-Eleven food is off the charts.
No, you're talking about pizza, right? One of my friends.
That shit is the 30-90 of gas station food.
One of my buddies moved to New York recently, and he put a like on Instagram story like a picture of a pizza, and it had like mad pepperonis, and they were little pep cups. And I responded, I was like, you know, if you got the curly peps, it's gonna be good. And he just said pep cups with like. I just couldn't stop thinking about fucking Trill. That discussion about pizza.
I'm still
my-
thinking about that fucking pizza pie.
I dream of
The
that
little
pizza at
pep
night.
cups with the little grease sitting at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Great
Oh.
density on that pizza.
Oh man. Too bad that pizza was all the way in Buffalo, New York.
Listen, I'll go to Buffalo,
No,
eat
you-
some wings, eat that pizza, and that is it. And get the fuck out of Buffalo.
Does Buffalo have good buffalo wings?
No.
I don't know.
I've been. Pass.
That's right, you have been.
I have been to Buffalo. Yeah, pass.
All right, well, case closed. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah. Moving
I
on.
don't know. I got nothing else to talk about.
Fuck Elon Musk.
They sent some dorks into space. Wish it was me. Get off this hellhole.
Yeah, okay, I guess we could talk. Well, I didn't know what happened. So SpaceX
Buyback
just like,
in
sent
military.
people into space. That
Yeah,
was SpaceX sending people to space.
Today, yeah.
I knew that I knew there was a launch. Oh, the conehead cat in the background. Poor ballless guy. And I knew there was a launch, and I saw the buyback in military memes, but I didn't know there was people. Like regular people, or just like
Like
astronauts?
astronauts. It's the
Oh,
first
okay.
U.S. based launch of astronauts to the International Space Station since the shuttle retired.
Wasn't that the Falcon launch that was like a couple months ago?
I thought that
Or maybe
was
that was
just
something else.
stuff. I thought that was just things.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah,
Maybe that was.
This
just
is the
things.
first time. Yeah, because this is like they named the mission Crew 1, so I'm assuming it's the first one.
Very cool.
Good job to Elon Musk for doing something with the wealth that he unjustly acquired.
I mean, he's making money on SpaceX.
The only thing he's making money on.
Yeah, he's not doing that. I mean, he's doing it for fun, but he's also making money.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty confident the U.S. government is giving him a lot of money. for that.
Absolutely.
Oh, listen, don't give money to anybody. Just at the right proposal. He's at least showing us a product.
Remember when he
fucking Jeff Bezos have a space company that's never done anything?
They send they shoot up satellites and stuff, but like yeah, they don't do anything important.
I'm pretty sure he bought a space company because Elon Musk had SpaceX. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that's
he
what
bought
happened.
the United Space Alliance.
That sounds like supervillain bullshit.
That is some serious supervillain shit.
The United
see the
Space
logo.
Alliance.
I gotta see the logo of the United Space
You
Alliance.
know the logo is trash.
At least I think it's United States. Yeah.
That's a trash.
Yeah.
It's a terrible logo.
It's also got the acronym USA, which come on, bro. Like, come
Also,
on.
there's just like a demo badge from them, and it's just very funny because the name on the badge is Dennis.
Hey, that's your name.
That is my name at work, allegedly. So that's based in Titusville. No, I don't think that's the one that he has.
No, I'm wrong.
That's Boeing and Lockheed. So that's definitely some supervillain shit. The United Space Alliance. We need to keep an eye out on that one.
I can't wait until there's a headline tomorrow. United Space Alliance launches space laser or some shit.
Jeff Bezos. Oh, it was Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos' space company.
That also sounds like something that he should not be launching rockets from. Blue Origin absolutely sounds like a space laser.
I wonder what the Blue Origin logo is.
That's the code name for the Death Star, Blue Origin.
I mean, when I Google Jeff Bezos space and then go to images, the images are just frightening.
Yeah?
This is not a good place, the internet.
No, it's not.
Also, I don't even think Blue Origin really has a logo.
I'm going to be honest, the Blue Origin rocket looks like a dick more so than other rockets.
The Blue Origin logo is just a fucking feather?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now what it...
Oh, that rocket
Now I
looks
see.
like a
Now I
dick,
see what
yes.
my mistake was. It's not the United Space Alliance. Blue Origin supplies engines for the United Launch Alliance,
Sure.
and the United Launch Alliance.
This is all just
some
fucking
other thing,
fake,
and
bro.
they shoot up satellites basically.
Yeah, and they're dick rockets.
These are dick rockets.
Yeah, they're big. These are big dick energy rockets.
Like, this rocket is a dick.
I just want the fuel tanks that drop off mid-flight to be balls. Like, Jeff Bezos is just fucking memeing. He's like, yeah, this is my space company.
He is essentially Dr. Evil from Austin Powers.
Oh, I can't fucking just upload that. That's annoying. I was trying to put
the
something
dick rocket?
So that there's a picture on Google Images where, like, it's just like the top, like the mushroom head of the rocket on the ground. Like, come on, bro. Why you rocking a dick?
Wait, there's one with him walking in front of it in sunglasses with just the rocket head.
Yep.
This is very funny.
I mean, that's basically like twins.
Yeah, this is all fucking fake.
I personally don't believe that individual people, should be able to go into space on their own. That seems
These
like a
people,
problem.
they have so much money. They're sending people into space for fun. What the fuck?
I don't like it.
He hunts people in his spare time, right?
Oh yeah,
Both of them.
he's there. Elon might be hunting Jeff Bezos. Have you ever seen them in the same room?
No, we haven't.
That's how the rich accumulate wealth. They just hunt each other.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not saying they're fucking kids or anything, but they definitely are paying for some really depraved sexual things, because, like, their life just, like, is boring.
The
They
thing
can
is,
spend $100,000 and not. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
when you stop getting that dopamine rush from the things that normal
normal.
people get it from, what do you turn to?
Weird things. Like,
I can get a dopamine rush from spending $100. It's
sure,
great.
mate, sure can. It's great. I bought
Bezos'
Christmas
net worth
presents and almost
fluctuates in
came.
billions in a day, sometimes.
Most days. Like,
Yeah.
there's always stories about, like, Jamie Foxx playing basketball naked. Like, if you're gonna go to Jamie Foxx's house, you have to play basketball naked. Like, and he's not even close to Bezos rich.
Rich people should be kept in cages if we're keeping it 100.
1,000%.
Probably shouldn't because they'd like it.
Well, listen, win-win.
Win-win.
Like, I listen, there's a reasonable line of thought that when you stop losing dopamine rushes for normal ass fucking things, you start doing weird shit. Most weird shit isn't that great.
No. Certainly not. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, not feeling like I did heroin after buying something. Like, I don't want to imagine that life.
Like, you think rich people don't just, like, Like, people like this don't just, like, log on to Pornhub and jerk off. Like,
Absolutely
that,
not.
You know what I mean? Like, that they just don't...
No.
No, they have a one-time use login.
They have one-time use
somewhat.
people. Jackson. There's no
Yeah.
one-time use login. There's one-time use people. Like, Bezos has a guy, or not a guy, a person.
He might have
I
a
mean,
guy.
He might have a guy. You know what? He might have a guy. He might have a guy.
He might have more than one.
He might have a concubine. Who knows? And he's just like, hey, can you get me X, Y, and Z? And then X, Y, and Z is then at his house. That's why I don't know why, like, Drake is the way that he is. Like, he has access to all of these people and, like, things, and he's still a bitch.
I mean, better that than... Well, actually, I don't know. Drake's probably into some weird fucking shit, too, so I don't even...
Definitely. For sure.
I don't know. Like, it feels like... There's some pretty... when you have that much money, it's almost, like, guaranteed that you're just not... Like, something in your life is just disgustingly gross.
Oh, yeah. Like, it has to be. Like, it literally has to be. Because, like, what the fuck else are you going to do?
Yeah, like, there's not... Like, what can you do? There is, like, a new world for, like, another status of money where those people just, like, do things that doesn't exist for normal people. But then what happens when you get richer than those people? You know, like, what the fuck do you do?
I couldn't imagine.
There's no, like, you know what I mean? There's no natural progression as far as lifestyle, is there?
Mm-mm.
You just have billions of dollars now? What for?
To do what? Like, having $1 billion, like, the difference... Bo talks about this, and I don't know if you guys have seen Billions, but, like, the difference between 1 billion and 100 billion, like, is nothing. Like, there is no difference.
From a lifestyle standpoint.
Yeah.
It's just an accumulation. It's
And-
fucking Jerry Rice. These people are just Jerry Rice.
They're running up the score on society, yes. There's no need. There's no need.
All right, well.
That's all I got.
Now, for real, thanks for listening, everybody.
We
If
appreciate
anybody's
you.
hanging out on the stream, that's not me. Oh, shout out to Jordan for subscribing. I didn't see that.
Yes. This is my 3rd month. Subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Running that money from Jeff Bezos' pocket.
Into my own. Hey, we brought
All
it
right.
full circle.
We love each and every one of you.
We will see you tomorrow, which is Monday.
Will be
November
today
16th.
for when you're listening.
Yes. At 8 p.m. Twitch.tv/Salty Versions Club podcast.
Playing some Warzone.
Yes.
We're gonna dub tomorrow.
I mean, it's happened before.
We're getting a dub. I'm getting 15 kills and we're getting a dub.
All right, Kevin.
You better tune into
We're
this.
going to get run up on by Nick Mertz and Tim Tatman.
And we're just gonna get shit on.
They're going to play their one night stream a year and just absolutely Shrek us.
Hey, listen, that would be content.
It would be content for them.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be content for us, relatively speaking.
Listen, we just need to get killed and have them put in a YouTube video, and then we can claim the monetization rights to that video for them using our content.
For their
And
content.
that's how we'll get rich.
I got rich off of suing Nick Merckx over one YouTube video.
One 10-second clip in a YouTube video.
And all of a sudden I had $12,000. All right.
See
We love you guys.
Love you.
Peace.